Here is the video review for Transformers Universe Classics 2.0 Ultra Class Silverbolt. As you can see, he's kind of an updated imaginary jet, but very vaguely Concordish looking in reference to his old self. He does have a gun here attached under the fuselage that fires a missile with him. And decent force. It's not going to go very far. But not bad. And he just snaps right in there. He's mostly a kind of a darkish gray. Not super dark, but darker than, say, Power Glide. He's got the exact same chipset as Power Glide, just in a slightly different order. You can but hear the three sounds he makes. Jet flying by, a jet powering up, and at that point his engines light up, and then machine gun, and you can see the green lights blinking there with the machine gun sound effect. Those same three sound effects are also on Power Glide. The only difference is with Power Glide you hear the jet powering up, then the flyby, and then the machine gun, whereas with him you hear the flyby, then the power up, and the machine gun. Transformation is very simple. As you can see, he's kind of a jet with the robot mode underneath, and that really is exactly what it is. You could split this right here and have a jet and a robot. So it's very simple. You just unplug the gun here, and then you flip this whole piece up, and it has a little tab that locks in right up here, and it does still allow you to activate the sounds under here. Just flip them over, flip the landing gear here down, flip that landing gear down, then you just pop his arms out. His fists flip around here and lock into place. Just snap it in right there. Rotate this one, flip this around, and then just pop it right in like that. Pull his legs down to the side and rotate them forward. Flip his feet forward, and then pull out the heel pieces here. And then you just push his torso and legs together, and that pops his head out. You can see his eyes light up green. And what's disappointing is his eyes only light up green during that pushing them together, and you hear the transformation sound, and you can hear two different transformation sounds again, just like on Power Glide. But when you activate the sound effects in robot mode, the only thing that lights up are the you just hear the machine gun, and the only thing that lights up are those back there, but not his eyes, which is kind of a disappointment. He can hold the gun in his hand. He's a nice tribute to the original Silverbolt, although almost a little too much of a nice tribute, because as you can see, it is still just a robot with a jet folded up on its back. He's not real in depth. He's neat. I like the look of him. I wish his transformation were a little bit more interesting. Size-wise, he's standard ultra class height. There he is with Deluxe Sunstreaker. Overall, I think he's alright. He's not my favorite of the new Universe line. I think he really suffers from his overly simplistic transformation, and I would have liked to have seen a little bit more thought put into his design. I mean, as it is, you've got some wings here on his shoulders that are just fake wing pieces to evoke the old look, and I think they could have maybe done something that incorporated that, like actual jet parts, into the robot mode, and vice versa. I would have liked to have seen something like that. If you can find him on clearance or as part of a trade or get a good deal on him, he's worth picking up. I don't know if he's barely worth the money at retail price. Let's put it that way. He's cool. I think $25 is probably a little bit more to ask for him than they should. I know a lot of that is based on plastic weight versus how involved the transformation is, but still. I'll go over posability real quick. He does have the ratchets at the hips, both in and out. Ratchet knees. You can kind of move his feet again, but only in a downward position. Shoulders. He does have the bicep swivel. elbows. His wrists obviously lock into place because of the way they transform. His head turns right to left. It's not on a ball joint due to the electronics. And that's about it. So there you have it. Transformers Universe Ultra Class Silverbolt.